Hello, my name is Engineer Arjun Singh. Today we are going to see some concepts of structural engineering. Structural engineering, which plays a very important role in any structure. Today we are going to see the importance of structural engineering and the concepts that need to be applied in a construction of a high-rise building. What is a high-rise building? This question comes to our mind when we hear the word high-rise. A high-rise building is a building which is more than 30 meters in height. Say if a building floor height is of 3 meters, a building with more than G plus 9 floors is to be considered as a high-rise building. So a high-rise building needs to be analyzed with both seismic load as well as the wind pressure. The wind pressure coming at a height of more than say 40 meters, 50 meters is quite significant, and it can deflect the structure of the building. The building sways in such a way that it can produce cracks. It can produce cracks in the building as well as in the main structural members of the building, say like columns as well as the beams. So these deflections need to be avoided, and the wind pressure has to be analyzed. The structure has to be designed in such a way that the wind does not obstruct the structure, does not obstruct the flow of the wind, and it should be in such a way that it helps with the flow of the wind, helps to the flow of the wind. So this is the first concept. The second concept is the seismic load. Seismic load is what we say the earthquake load. When an earthquake comes, the shaking in the ground produces cracks in the building, and the building sways in such a way that it can even fall, or it can even, the center of the mass of the building is basically deflected. If the center of the mass of the building is deflected, the building will eventually fall. So this building has to be structurally analyzed, and the periodic motion of deflection has to be analyzed in softwares like ETABS as well as StatPro. ETABS is a FEM software which is preferred for usually very high-rise buildings. The earthquake zones have been divided into India into 5 zones. Basically 5 zones are there. Depending upon the 5 zones, the structural or the analyzing part of the structure is being done. So let's say if you are designing a building in Assam and if you are designing a high-rise building in Madhya Pradesh, both the seismic zones of the area would be different, and the structural analysis of the building with the help of the software would be different. And depending upon the soil strata as well as on the wind pressure and other factors of the area, the structural stability of the building is to be analyzed, as well as the building has to be designed in such a way that it can sustain the amount of load, that is the dead load as well as the live load, as well as these loads coming from earthquake or the wind pressure, so that the building is safe enough and the people living in the building are happily living over there. Thank you.